The cage is now open for business. Let's get to work. Making their way to the blue corner, Sergeant First Class Jesse Thorton. And now making their way to the red corner, Joey Velasques.
I saw, hey man, it's better.
Let's do it. Chris, fly in the graphic and then I'll start. Submission grappling set at 150 pounds. Jesse Thorton versus Joey Velasques.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first bout of the evening is a special feature grappling match scheduled for 6 minutes, submission only. Introducing first, competing out of the blue corner, fighting out of Team Guild Army Combatives, Fort Irwin, California, Sergeant First Class Jesse Thorton. His opponent stands across the cage in the red corner, competing out of Cobra Kai, Las Vegas, Nevada. He is Joey Velasques. The referee in charge of the action inside the cage is the Joe Sullivan.
Jesse Thorton has fought in both Bellator and Shamrock FC. Active duty U.S. Army Sergeant First Class, 18 years in the United States Army. Very good grappler, very good pro MMA fighter, and his opponent Joey Velasques. Very confident with his jiu-jitsu, wants to be very tight, very aggressive.
All right, best of luck. Shake hands. Here we go.
Green and blue trunks for Thornton, black trunks for Velasques. The bell in round number 1. Joey, submission grappling, especially in this one-round situation, always so technical and so tactical.
And right away, Velasques pulls guard. We had a chance to talk to him before the competition, and he told us straight up, hey, I'm a guard puller.
Thornton trying to work from top position out of the half guard. Velasques hooking the leg, then letting it go from the bottom. Now posturing to his hip.
Velasques working that far side overhook, really trying to get under Thornton right now. If he can get under Thornton, you see him trying to hook that leg, he sets himself up for a multitude of moves, especially the sweep. If he gets that, if he controls the left side overhook and gets his right arm under the left leg of Thornton, he'll be able to create some leverage, sweep Thornton, and take top position.
Open half guard now from Velasques. Thornton being cautious. Heavy pressure on his right knee.
And you see the right knee of Thornton. What he's going to want to do is drive that through right past the crotch of Velasques to pass his guard. Once he passes that guard, he'll be in either side control or mount, and then from there he'll have a much more dominant controlling position. But right now, it's any man's game.
Velasques was fishing for a Kimura a moment ago, not much commitment. Now stepping over onto the arm, and then Velasques letting it go, but a good step over from Thornton. As you see, Joey, Thornton in and out, head pressure, using his head as a lever, and then pulling back up, posturing back up.
Absolutely. Two things I like from Thornton right now is you see this is MMA right here. You see him trapping the right arm of Velasques, and he's putting his knee on top of that. That's really a great move from MMA used to ground and pound and punch your opponent. The other thing he's doing a good job of Thornton is right there. He's stiff-arming the face. He's trying to control the posture of Velasques. If he can push that face down and keep that face down, he really shuts down a lot of the offensive movement out of Velasques.
See the guillotine position, really a head chancery. No commitment to that, certainly not from half guard. You're not going to get someone like Velasques with that. Just using it for position, trying to move in the side control as Thornton can't escape the half guard of Velasques. Velasques becoming a little more aggressive with his bottom game. Now Thornton pulls out. Referee Joe Sullivan allows Velasques to stand. Good sequence on the ground.
One of the aspects that I'm very interested to see how it plays out is the use of a cage in a grappling match. In mixed martial arts, a fighter in the top position can use it to control his opponent, to shut them down, to stop them from doing anything, and then, of course, deliver a beating. But the opponent on bottom can use the cage to get to their feet. In a submission grappling tournament, you can't strike, but the same kind of thing applies. The top position can really shut down the movement of the bottom player, and the bottom player, if he can use his hips right, can use the cage to get back to his feet.
Again, wrist control, you see from the top position. The left hand of Thornton. He's been very good with his wrist control up top. Again, driving him with the head. Velasques trying to sit up, trying to be really tricky with his guard, fighting out of half guard.
And if you watch the right arm of Thornton, what you're going to see here is the battle for the underhook. You see Velasques just got the underhook, and what you're going to see out of that is Thornton try to fight it back off and get control of that. With that underhook and that leg trap, there's a lot of opportunities for Velasques. Velasques can create scrambles.
Thornton again attacking the head. Nicely done on the sweep by Thornton, showing good power. He certainly looks physically stronger thus far.
And it looks like he's going for a top position choke. It looks like his hands are, they were locked.
Tenacious on the bottom, now posturing to his hip. Joey Velasques with his half guard. Again, you see trying to suck in the ankle of Thornton, reaching underneath. Some slick top game and bottom game movement thus far in this fight. Thornton, as you see, trying to flatten out Velasques. 135 remaining. Velasques extending the pressure, trying to make himself long out of half guard, trying to raise Thornton up. Thornton, though, staying flat on top.
We've seen Thornton head hunting, but until he frees that right leg, there's really not a lot of submission options available for him.
Thornton trying to be a little heavier now, chest to chest. See if in the closing minute of this grappling match, Velasques tries to open up with his bottom game. We'll see if he releases half guard. Still holding on the half guard. 50 seconds now to the bell. Snatching guillotine position, but nothing there in the half guard. Thornton immediately lets it go. Thornton trying to step over now with the left knee, not finding his way through.
And there Velasques goes. He's got the leg pinned. He's going for the...
Hard on the Kimura. This might be in. That is deep. Trapping the legs so Thornton cannot roll. And now Thornton does, escapes danger. That was tight. That was close.
He was cranking on it, cranking on it, cranking on it, and Thornton had to succeed to the sweep in order to keep his arm intact.
Top position now for Joey Velasques.
Stop right there.
There's the bell,
Up easy.
the end of the match.
Great job, gentlemen. Great job.
Velasques nearly had that Kimura. He trapped the legs of Thornton. Had Thornton not been able to roll, I think there would have been the tap.
And you called it when there was a minute left. You said, I wonder if we're going to see Velasques start opening up the offensive submission game. Sure enough, 30 seconds left, he goes for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 minutes of war, we have a draw on this submission-only event. Let's hear it for Jesse Thornton and Joey Velasques.
Great sportsmanship.